closing ceremony. And I want to thank you all for showing up. Through your hard work and participation, we were able to hold and fundraise enough money to hold this event. And
responsibilities as a citizens. And simultaneously, I also ask that serve your neighbors, your communities, given your experiences in Cloud State universities to improve the life of the people. So that is additional obligations. So I wish you, especially the graduates, the best in your life. And remember that St. Cloud State University is your higher educational institution, which is your home. And come back to visit us and be a part of the Hmong Night. Thank you.
So, before all, I would like to thank Zad, Dr. Shaw, and MSS for the full support and advice throughout the year. Without them, it would have been really difficult. And each of the members, especially the freshmen, can't thank you guys enough for the support that you guys gave us. You guys believed in us, and through it all, we made it. And just can't express, just how much I feel towards you guys. I've been questioned, by a lot of freshmen that am I going to continue what I'm doing after I leave my position? And the answer is yes. I'm going to continue what I'm doing. If you need advice, if you need any assistance, please feel free to ask. Although I may not be your president anymore, I'll still be here and assist you as a mentor. I'm an upperclassman. I have an obligation to you and to help you guide you down the right path. Tom, for one, I've helped, and I will continue to help through the years. And as long as I'm here,
thank you all for being here also. This does mean a lot to us, and seeing a lot of faces, we're happy. And just for a good note, I ordered for 100, but that means everyone gets seconds because we don't have 100 people here. Yeah. But this has been, sorry, am I too loud? A great experience. I really do want to thank all of you for giving me this opportunity to exercise my skills and also just get to know one and each of you better. Although I don't know everyone as well, but I believe I knew someone who I didn't know before I was on board. So that was a really good experience for me. And overall, I would just like to say that although I won't cry, sorry, I just love referencing to how I'm not as emotional, but thank you for everything. So basically, all of you know this.
And I honestly can say that the biggest lesson I've learned from being a leader for my Hmong people, fellow friends here at St. Cloud State University, I think the greatest lesson learned is that don't take for granted, seriously, don't take it for granted for the people that are around you. Appreciate everyone for their flaws, for their positives, for their negatives, because you never know who you're going to ask help from one day. And you should really appreciate people for who they are, what they can give you. And even though we are not all perfect in our own forms or ways, we all have a quality and something to give. And I think that's what we don't value about each other enough. And by the end, we look back and it's like, wow, it was like a blink of an eye. And I think that is one of the qualities that I've gained from this experience, and I cannot say that nothing can buy it ever. To be a leader again, I think with this experience, I think I've grown. And the biggest mistake one can tell themselves is when they think they know everything already. That's when you know nothing at all. And so I just not want to... I'm just kidding. But maybe I might. Có couple though. Okay, I'm ready. Alright. So,
thank you for coming tonight. I have to be honest, being on board is a lot of work, and when I mean a lot, it's a lot of work. You basically just live for HSO. 1 year ago today, metaphorically, I stood in front of you all at the banquet, and I'm still unprepared. I do not have a speech ready, but that's just life. It just comes at you, and you just have to be prepared for it. I've learned so much. I've learned how to lead like a huge group. This is a huge group. If you don't think about it, there's like 100+ members, and you're trying to satisfy everyone, but you can't. So, yeah. Awkward silence. Hold on. No, I'm not gonna cry. Shh. I've also learned to be comfortable with myself and learn how to embrace criticism. And I'm really sad that my term is ending. If I had another year, I would do it like not maybe differently, but now that I know what I'm facing, it'll be a lot smoother, especially like with college day and home night. I know what to expect and I know what to do. And I'm really glad that HSO has like a lot of support, just not within like, you know, their own, like our own members, but like outside as well. We have resources that we use. We have like your parents, your friends that don't go to St. Cloud, but they come for a home night or college day or whatever event we throw out there. So even though my term is done, I want everyone to know that I'm still a resource for you.
And I'm expressing myself because I do get emotional. So just gonna try to make this quick. I just wanted to say that HSO is not like any other organization, and I feel very blessed. I just want to say, I feel very blessed that I got to experience this year with all of you, and I feel like crying, thinking about leaving the board. But I have faith in everyone in the 13 and 14 board, and this turns my tears into tears of happiness. So elections night was a night that made me realize that my turn was going to come to an end really soon. And even though I will be around HSO, I think that it's really hard for me to go back to being a general member. General members are the heart and soul of HSO, but being on board taught me so much about myself and pushed me to be the best person that I can be. And it just led me to meet so many new people, so I'm very thankful. And I just hope that George, Tony, Nina, Alarina, Brandon, and Drew, I hope you realize how lucky you are. And just work hard. And just know that all of your energy and love and tears will be worth it.
But then I realized that I wanted to start a Filipino American Student Association here, and I tried to get all the Filipinos on campus to help me out with it. But then as I got closer to our election date, which was just, what was it, a few days ago? Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. I realized that all the Filipinos started dropping out, and who did I have left? I had Hmong people, I had HSO, you know. And that really made me realize, along with Hmong Night, how much I really love and appreciate, you know, Hmong culture. You know, it got me, I don't know, it took me a while to get kind of used to all the, you know, the mannerisms of Hmong people compared to Filipinos. There's almost like culture shock and whatnot, but getting used to it, I realized that, you know, I'm actually more comfortable around Hmong people than I am Filipinos. Yeah, it's true, you know, like I can just like hang out with George and Do and just joke about the BBC, you know. You know, and this has really become my family, and sometimes I even come home after, you know, because I live in Sartell, right? It's like 20 minutes that way. And I come home and I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, whoa, like, kind of dark. Like, I don't sometimes it's as if I am Hmong in a weird way, you know. So I guess I just want to thank each and every one of you for making me feel like, you know, this is, you know, for those of you who know PSA, you know, Filipinos have their PSA, but like, you know, honestly, you know, this Filipino has HSO, so I want to thank you.
Every time you hold my hand, there's an understanding of who I am. New life is born, a new life formed. I'm now yours.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ